G'day everyone, I'm Wayne Dowson from Wayne Dowson Fine Art, and this is a portrait of Joe, and it's for Joe, who was a World War II digger. Joe served at Tobruk, Palestine and New Guinea, and many other places. He's 92 years old, and he will become the 4th painting in my ANZAC Portrait Series. This is part 1 of Joe's story.
I was born way out in the country. I wasn't born in a hospital, I was born on a farm. Right down near Corowa in New South Wales, a little town called Correen. C-O-R-E-E-N, that was spelt. And I was born at home. Dad drove into town and got the midwife, went in the horse and cart and brought the midwife out. And I was born there. And when I was about 4 years old, my dad do a soldier's settle. He was a returned soldier from the First War. To a returned soldier settle as property away up in the Farina at a little place called Weethally. After the harvest that year, when the wheat was all stripped, we set sail for Weethally. We had two wagons with pulled by horses, of course. And my mother drove behind the horse and cart with the 2 little ones. By then there were 5 of us children,
right,
all under 6.
Gee.
And she had all the cooking gear on this spring cart, and in the back there was a potty calf. And she was going up a hill near a place called Narandra, and the belly band broke on the shafts. Up went the shafts and tipped everything out the back. Mum, the children, all the food. And the potty calf finished up with a boiler sitting on top of his head and the hand under his chin, and was full of stew. And the stew was all over him. When the war broke out, I was only 18, 19, and you had to have the paper signed by your parents if you were, and Dad wouldn't sign them. He said, no. But later on he changed his mind and did sign the papers for me, so I went into camp in Wagga Wagga.
Right.
And a terrific amount of we were the first lot in there, first troops, and they were all recruits all from around that area, from Wagga and Tamora, Junee, Griffith, in all those places, all country boys in there. And we did a lot of training there. Then they transferred us up to Tamworth. We did a couple of months there, and then onto the train back and onto the Queen Elizabeth, which is in Sydney Harbour. And we sailed from the Middle East early in 1941. Go to the Middle East. We got to the Middle East. At that stage we were reinforcements, 4th reinforcement, I think we were, the 13th Battalion. 2nd 13th Battalion had already gone, and we joined them then in Tobruk. We went to Palestine for a start off and had a bit of training there, and I'd leave into Jerusalem. And
so what sort of training was involved in Palestine?
In Palestine, well, it was all where we were, was just edge of the Sinai Desert, which was much the same as up in Tobruk. And we knew we were going up into Tobruk because that's where the battalion was. So it was all sort of desert warfare. We had to only get round of a night time and digging holes and trenches and learning to use the automatic. We had never seen an automatic weapon until then. And I don't think I'd ever even fired one of the Ren guns, which was our main automatic weapon. I never fired one until I joined the battalion. Well, we weren't there for long, and they took us up by train to Mugazi. That was over in Egypt, across the Suez Canal into Egypt. And then took us to Alexandria, and we boarded a boat. Took us up to Tobruk. Had to go up at night time, of course, because that was it was still sort of more or less under German control. They had their bombers and everything. We didn't have any. And we arrived there dark at night in Tobruk, and straight up into the front line, because our battalion at that stage were in the front line.
Mm.
So
Did you think you were fairly well prepared to go to Tobruk?
well, we weren't at all really, because we hadn't never handled automatic weapons. I was always a good shot with a rifle, living on a farm. But I always had rifle. But and we were a bit lucky too, because we when we went in, or I was, with a team of chaps, platoon I went to, were fellas nearly all from Wagga, around the same areas I came from, and some of the fellas that I'd joined up with in Wagga Wagga. So they put me on the right hand, be careful of this and look out for booby traps and mines, and keep your head down, don't put it up after in the daylight. So then had to go out patrolling was our money. Every night we were out patrolling. That was our orders. No man's land had to belong to us, not to the enemy.
Yeah.
Had to